More than 3 million people have now fled the war in Ukraine, finding refuge in nearby countries like Poland or Romania. But there are others who are now ending up in Mexico with hopes of getting humanitarian parole in the United States. Correspondent Nancy Liu joining us live in Southern California tonight. Nancy, talk more about this program that would allow refugees to stay for at least a year.
Well, the Department of Homeland Security is not yet commenting about granting humanitarian parole to Ukrainian refugees, but many who are crossing the southern border here into California are indicating that it is happening.
Yes! Mission accomplished.
It has been a long mission for this Ukrainian named Christina and her American fiancé, John. After 3 unsuccessful days trying to get her into the U.S. from Mexico, her Ukrainian passport now has a stamp of humanitarian parole.
I can describe it, and I don't know what to say. It's just, I really still don't believe in this. And thank you for everything. Thank you, America. Thank you, my future husband. Thank you, God, for everything.
The stamp will allow her to stay in the U.S. for up to a year, though John plans to bring her home to South Carolina and marry her soon. He's thankful Christina and many others are now on U.S. soil.
Some directive has been made to where they're allowing people with Ukrainian passports through. So we just want to thank Border Patrol for being so kind to us today, and we want to thank the United States government for understanding the situation and welcoming the refugees.
John and Christina were among a growing swell of hundreds of Ukrainian refugees in Tijuana, south of the border. They've been arriving in Mexico on tourist visas after escaping to other European countries.
Our apartment, which we rented, it's destroyed, you know. Yeah, so last year we lived in Kyiv and it's totally destroyed.
Ukrainians are just a sliver of the roughly 500,000 people swarming this port of entry every day. Migrants of other groups are understanding but angry as they watch more Ukrainians walk into the U.S. after they are turned back. This migrant argues that there are deadly drug wars in Mexico and legitimate asylum seekers from other countries. But John says the crisis in Ukraine requires an immediate response.
I think that everyone's starting to understand it's a dire situation. There's only one country right now being bombed out.
Humanitarian parole being granted to Ukrainians is also frustrating many Russians who've been traveling by the thousands to Mexico over the past year, many of them also seeking asylum.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.